holiday hangout that she did. Turn the old HUD off. Let's get everything loaded. So let's see. I don't know if there's anything out in the hallway. No, okay. So yeah, so here's her, right? Big ass Christmas tree with melons and pearls all over it. Oh, is that an old mystical glowing orb up top or something? Oh, Wookiee Life Day orb up top. Oh, yeah. A sick ass fireplace over here. You know, there's lots of variations of fireplaces. I think the Satched maybe my favorite. It's got the skull up there. It's got the mantle with a bunch of things on it. They're just nice festive vibes. There's plants everywhere. I guess kind of like poinsettias or whatever. Oh, some cantina chairs. Nice little curved big ass couch there. Tapestry. Right, it is Life Day, so there's all the Life Day paintings, the matriarch, the patriarch, the Kashyyyk tree, and the Grunda tree kind of snuck in there. Not a Life Day painting, but see, are there any Life Day robes? Are there any red robes? No, I don't. She's missing the Life Day robes. See, me as like a collector, I'd be like, oh, Life Day, I gotta have it all. I gotta get some of that Wookiee Life Day robe. I need a Wookiee to do the Life Day quest and to choose to get a robe instead of a random. Right, so when you finish the Life Day, you just talk to them and they give you one of a random 4 or 5 things: the matriarch painting, the patriarch painting, the tree painting, or the Life Day orb. But if you're a Wookiee instead, you can ask for a Life Day robe. Unfortunately, it looks like just a red robe that a tailor can make for a Wookiee. It doesn't look unique. I mean, it's unique in the sense that it says Life Day robe and it's not crafted by a player. Yeah, so I guess all 400 items are in here. The Christmas tree probably took a lot. Yeah, I mean, look how many of these you can see from inside. So each ring has, I don't know, probably 10 or 20 or 15 or 20, 25 of these pot at one, style one plants or whatever on the bigger rings down the bottom. It looks very cool. Another water feature over here. Yeah, I imagine they probably had parties here, right? Maybe just once when she did the original decoration, maybe a couple years in a row for holiday season. Coming here, have kind of guild hanging out. Oh, another Life Day orb down there. What are these, keepsake memories? Yep, that makes sense. Precious keepsakes. It looks just like the toxic rations we looked at earlier. Same appearance. Yep. And I'm sure, people will do this on Finalizer too. Speaking of the Satch, I had planned to get to him tonight, to his city outside Moena. And he actually one year for Christmas sold Christmas tree kits. Like you could go and he had small, medium, and large Christmas trees, and it was great. You buy a bag for the tree size you wanted, and then he had different bags for different styles of ornaments. So you would buy a bag and it would have like different thematic ornaments inside. And then like tree toppers you could buy separately. Yeah, it is nice and cozy. It does have that. In fact, I wonder if this would, there you go. I'll throw in the depth of field there. So now the stuff in the background's a little blurry. And then while we're at it, I wonder, is this going to crash on me? Yep, totally crashed on me. Son of a bitch. One too many filters. All right, let's reopen that. Womp womp. And let's see. I'm gonna bring a Wookiee back here, and let's do this. So you can't see me typing my password. If you guys found out that my password was only 1 character long, somebody would be logging into my account for sure. Then we'll hide this guy. Hopefully that's not too loud. I know after I got OBS set back up the first time, all of the kind of sound effects were apparently way too loud. So I have all those kind of turned down. So hopefully that Titanic recorder was not piercing your ears violently.
Oh yeah, Vapilla.
Oh, that's right. I could turn on the rainbow effect for the loading screen. Or for the whole client, I guess. Try to spice it up a bit. How do you find static creature spawns? So if you're on GitHub, you can, there's a folder for screenplays. The screenplays are kind of where all the static spawns would be. And they're not, there's some that are by planet. So you can go to a planet folder and it'll just say like Tatooine Northwest, Southwest, Northeast, Southwest. But on smaller planets like Dathomir, there may just be a single file saying, actually Dathomir I think has multiple. Let's say Rory. And you can open that up and it'll have all the static spawns for the planet. But if it's a POI or a cave, it'll have, so those zebra rugs are, it's a vet reward. So it's a veteran reward. So it'll be a while before we have all these on Finalizer because it's all time-based, 270, every 90 days you get a reward. So we're probably coming up on people being able to get that first. You can run get vet. So you can see on this one I have, whoops. Let's try this again. I have 2,683 days logged, and I'm eligible for my 2,520 day reward. But on Finalizer, yeah. So one thing that always bothered me about the zebra rug is the texture is actually like a really low resolution. So I have the upscaled texture pack, so mine looks better, but you can still see it's not as nice as, like if I open one of these rugs, you can see there's just a lot more detail because it had a lot more to work with when it was upscaled. So the zebra rugs are really low resolution, unfortunately. 19 days. Thank you, Brooksy. GitHub. So actually, the link I already posted, Frey, the first one that had the Hero of Tat, the whole file, that's the SWGMU GitHub page. So if you click that link just a little bit up above, not the paste bin, but the one before that, it'll have the SWGMU GitHub page. I was going to turn on ray tracing here. So let's do this. Yeah, there you go. Make it look even cozier. I like how the tree, I guess from the fire or torches or something, even if I don't move my camera, it kind of flickers. Maybe the candles actually. Let me get a nice, I'm out of water, so I'm going to grab water in a second, but I was trying to set you guys up with a nice pretty, now let's try. But yeah, so the ones I was saying for the static spawns, there are files that are planetary. However, if it's inside of a cave or a POI, that might have a separate file. A lot of times the cities themselves, right? So you might have the file for Corellia, but then each city, Coronet, Corvella, they each have their own file. The other thing you can do is you can search GitHub. So if you're looking for a specific thing, like if you want to find, I don't know, like let's say you're doing recycler parts and you're looking for the chunker or whatever the hell that one of those gangs is called. You can search for, or like a very specific NPC type. You can search for that and you'll get results back that are not just static spawns. But if you look, the things that would have where the stuff spawns will always be in the screenplays folder. So if you get search results and you're looking for, whatever, I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, like let's say an Ewok. You're trying to look for an Ewok matriarch. Does SWG run on its own built in-house game engine? So for the SWG-EMU, we're still using the original client. So if the CDs that I bought in 2003, I could install those on my computer, and that is the client I will still use. The server side, the server part of it, that's what the EMU project has emulated. So the whole server they built from scratch, from the ground up. They started capturing packets while live was still up between the client and the server to figure out how all of that worked. So the server, right now I'm on Basilisk. Finalizer's the more popular, the new SWG EMU server right now. But all of the client itself, all the 3D rendering, all the textures, all that stuff, they do not do. So I have some mods installed, like I'm using Reshade, which, oh fuck, did I just crash my client again? Oh, maybe not. Yes, I did. God damn it. Ah, jeez. Crash my client again. But yeah, so I'm using Reshade. And I'm also using an upscaled texture pack. Somebody made a texture pack that takes the original textures from the game and just upscale them to 4K. I'm also using some other mods. There's like a map mod, some other things. So my client is not purely vanilla or, as you can see, super stable, right? If I'm goofing around with stuff, it can crash. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm hard as fuck. I'm going to blow a load. Be right back. Keep it stream background. I still hear you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So these are, actually, while it's loading, so I made, on Basilisk on the other EMU server, oh, my client's doing some weird shit right now. You can have 10 characters. So I recorded little videos of each of my 10 characters sitting in chairs to use as like a fake streamer kind of thing, like a little fake webcam footage as if they were the one streaming the game. So this one is the character that I'm on. This is Osin, my ranger. Yeah, and then these are all my other ones. He's my doctor. I think he used to be a rifleman bounty hunter. Then he switched to TK, and now he's a bioengineer. This is my creature handler / smuggler, my Rhodian. And I have an AFK swordsman named Louis C.K. So that's my Louis C.K. tune. So yeah. But I've been kind of hiding, just popping them off screen since trying to show off the decoration more. It's also why, so actually let me turn off, I think this is probably the one making it the least stable. Yeah, Bloomy's too much. Depth of field is a nice one. Let's see. Changes the coloring a lot. Actually, I don't know how that would look in here. That one, and there's another. Oh, this could look neat. Or this could, God damn it. If this crashes my client again, I'm going to stop fucking around with this. Nope. Okay. Didn't take a shit. I'll take it. I'll take it. So we'll get those rays coming out of the fire, make it a little bit trippier. The flickering on that tree is kind of annoying me now. All right. So my water is all out. So, maybe I've got that other HDR one. Make it a little bit moodier. That's too much. There we go. Now we'll do the HDR one too. We're really fucking hamming up with one too many Instagram filters here. Some real trippy. I do this a lot just on my own. I realize this is maybe not the most interesting thing for people to watch, but I enjoy playing with Reshade and making the game. Not, I couldn't really play it like this, right? If I was trying to do combat, I wouldn't be able to read the text if I had the HUD up. It just looks so. Last week, I guess last week, I was fucking around with a few new filters, and I just put them on, and I was just riding through Talus on my swoop, and then I just decided to record it. So I uploaded that to YouTube last week. I joked that it was a booster blue. Booster blue is one of the spices in game, kind of like a drug. I joked it was like a booster blue and explore the world. So I just uploaded it to YouTube. I uploaded it to YouTube last week, and it's just me driving around for an hour with way too many reshade filters on, looking kind of crazy. But I am out of water. My throat hurts. Actually, I don't want to be. I always hate ending things. I have a real problem with that. If we go to like a friend's party, or I'm always the last to leave. I know there's a few more buildings in Yinlihad, like because I know she has the Melon House. And I'll just wander into some random ones. I'm sure there's other good deco. But other stuff I was planning to do, like the Satches city I wanted to go to I have a character there right now on Naboo, but definitely no time for that tonight because I want to do that justice. The South Isley Mall I thought about doing. I did South Cornet Mall. South Isley Mall definitely needs the video to be recorded. All right, I'm going to go grab a water, and then I think I will come back and we'll wander around Tisco City, Yin Li Ha a little bit more, looking for more cool deco. And then I will probably call it a night after that. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. My boss will want to meet with, we have our team meeting Monday mornings at 9:30, so 6.5 hours. All right, I'm going to go refill my water. I will be right back. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have, get some hot pants maybe. Some giant hot pants. So all of the sounds on my soundboard just about have chat triggers. So like if you say Jerry, for example. That's the Rick and Morty reference there. Or if you do moan, bark, fart, or moan, fart, bark, rather. So you could play around that. I have a few other, obviously, like I said, if anybody says Veplo at any point, it plays a random.
I almost can't stand it, Veplo.
That doesn't matter. All right, I could have gotten the water and been back by now. I don't know why I'm fucking rambling.
Veplo, oh.
Be right back, water.
Veplo. How?
Thank you so much, Veplo.
Hear my heater kicked on. I also peed, so I was gone a little bit longer. And for some reason, the back of my shirt is all wet, and I don't know why. It makes me uncomfortable. Hot pants, water. Oh, water's a good one. Should add something. Veplo, moan, bark, fart. Moan, fart, bark. I'm back now. I feel much lighter. Nice. Hot pants. Yep, hot pants is a good one. You could probably guess a few of the others. So, like, there's a lot, you know, for example, somebody probably could have guessed.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. Or I know Frey likes to see the baby. I think that's one.
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby. Like I said, there's Jerry, the loser one. Of course, there's the Suck a Dick song.
I would like to see the baby. Go suck a dick, suck a dick,
Suck a motherfucking dick, suck a dick, suck a dick. Yeah, so pretty much most of the sounds that I have, not all of them. So, like, for example, I have, you know, Rebecca Black's It's Friday, but it's so long, so I don't have a chat trigger for that one. Oh, you can type in, I think, Curb for the Curb song. Yeah, so that one, are you trying to do this one, Frey? The moan, fart, bark. I think right now I just have that. You know, actually, hold on. I'll just do bark. Hold on. Right now, I think you have to type the whole moan, fart, bark out. But I can just, hold on, let me add bark. So moan, fart, bark. Twitch triggers, chat. I'll do bark. We'll do moan. And I'll add fart, why not? So done. Done. All right, so now if you did moan, bark, or fart, all three as a single word should also trigger it. So now if you type bark, it should work. I'm eating some cheese. There you go. And moan or fart, any three of them. Although I did not do it, I could set it up so even if it was in the middle of a sentence, like Veplo, I have that set up. Yeah, it's triggering all three because it's just a single sound file. If you just want the bark, yeah, I don't have just a bark sound. The MP3, it's all three. It's a single file doing all three sounds. I like having all three together. Makes me happy.
Wow.
Yeah, you can say Owen or wow, and it does the Owen Wilson wow. Wow. I think you can say Titanic to trigger the Titanic recorder. Yep, see the baby. Yeah, that's a good one. You can say my man for the Rick and Morty my man. I think you could say porn or Pornhub for the Pornhub intro. All right, so let's turn off some of these crazy things.
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby. Oh, this cheddar's hitting right. It's hitting real good.
Because Veplo is a god among men.
Veplo is a god among men. That's just silly. One of the shitty gods. God of herpes. No, I should add the Rishi triggers.
Oh, Veplo. Oh, yeah.